All right. Hey, so today, welcome back. Doing another episode, but today we got my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and we gonna talk about family, finances, and just have fun with it. But before we even go anywhere with it, intro to people, we gotta do what we always do when we get together. We gonna take these tequila shots with the orange slices. All right, let's do that, man.
Salute, y'all.
It's a
Salute.
tradition.
Family
Salute.
tradition.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute, ladies.
Salud.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Easy money.
That's good. That's good.
Get that all on the soup.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Smooth.
So,
Get rock and roll.
first and foremost, welcome back to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, man. That
Because
was great.
they always come and we just have a celebration pretty much every time y'all come. And it's celebrating like family, celebrating our any accomplishments we have.
Correct.
It could be the smallest thing. This time it's wifey birthday, So
We love being here.
you know,
Thank
you,
you.
celebrate Ellie's
To the wife,
birthday
31.
and we just having a good time. And it's like it's not even on we not going to no clubs and doing this. It's the family. Like the kids are here.
Yeah.
They with our daughter, your kids with our daughter, and
Mm-hmm.
we're just literally happy that we made it somewhere.
Correct.
Like where we come from and our upbringing, we didn't have it.
No,
So-
none of us.
We have it. So to be able to celebrate like that is a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah.
We get emotional talking about it sometimes. Like last night, I was damn near crying talking about my daughter quinceañera, man. Like coming up. So, I just want to kind of talk about where we at now, or kind of what we're celebrating besides just the birthday, but like why we're so happy about this stuff, man. Like who you are, who y'all are, and how we are together, right? So when me and you first met, we was youngins. Obviously, I was dating your sister, but now you a big businessman. Y'all you doing your thing.
Doing things that we didn't think we was possible to be able to do. So, but now we're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we all came a different way.
yeah, man.
From having nothing to now we living wealth.
Living good, man. And it's fun that like you one of the people that I can be like when they come down or when I go to Jersey, like we're gonna have fun and not worry about who gonna pay for something or who gonna do this. It's just like, nah, look, I brought this for y'all, and we go out to eat and stuff. It's like, all right, we'll cover this one and then we'll cover the next one, and
Yeah.
and it's not a brag thing. It's really just like, it's family.
That's family.
Yeah.
That's family.
That's family, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have that type of family,
No.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's deeper than just the blood thing because y'all know where we come from. All family
don't
ain't-
got it.
Yeah, the family, they still in their, our families, they're still stuck in their, old ways.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Hard to say, you know what I mean? But it's the truth.
it is.
It's the truth. And that's why when they see us, they're like, oh, well, he ain't got time to talk to us. He ain't got time for this. Well, the thing is, we outgrew that. So
Yeah,
we outgrew that old, we we outdid ourselves. So, you know what I mean? We're
it's
not in the same.
it's
the
funny
same
because
thing.
it's almost like being the celebrity in your family,
Yeah.
and like we talk to them all the time. We still there for everybody, but
Yeah.
it's hard to sometimes because we answer the phone and it's just like or a text message, and they
It's
asking
always
for
a
something.
need. It's
like,
always
Yeah,
a
it's
need.
always something they need, and it's. I mean, it's cool to ask whenever they don't really have it, but if it's a constant habit
yeah,
and they are not progressing themselves, then
yeah.
you're not. I'm not gonna go broke because you need something, and
Right, like I can't put
I
up.
have my own family under my household, and things right now. It's hey,
I think
everything's lovely. So
I think the issue really is it's not that family hit you when they need something when like they come to you with a need. It's when they only come to you when they got a need.
yeah,
And it's like you don't check on me, you don't check on my kids. Like you wasn't there when I first started my business or I first went off to college. you didn't follow up or do anything, and now it's all like you just gonna call me like, hey bro, what you doing? Or hey sis, how are you? But let me get $20. That's the thing that kind of hurts because you're like, all right, I'm sitting here, I worked hard for all that I got, but it's like you not checking in when you don't need something. It's only when you need something, and that's the issue. Not because you need something. It's you only check because you need something. You know, I got it or I'm gonna give it.
She cooking.
Right. So
She
that's
cooking. Right there.
that's the thing that sting a little bit. You know.
Nah, definitely, because we love a family. Like,
Yeah.
and we both come from big families. Like y'all know, the Scurry family
Mhm.
is huge in Jersey, especially
Yeah.
especially where we from.
Yeah.
And y'all family is huge. Like your grandma got.
My grandma alone got like 12, 13 kids.
And
I
my
don't
grandma
know
also,
exactly.
on my dad's side, had
Yeah, I don't know
13
exactly
kids or
how many,
whatever.
but it's definitely
And they
12
all
at
had
minimum.
a bunch of kids,
Mhm.
even between them, like 4 or 5 kids.
And exactly.
In
Everyone
that
got like
small
4 or 5.
hometown is like,
Mhm.
so we have a big family. We love all of them. We're like,
Mhm.
everybody's close, but
Absolutely.
like you said, we saying it's annoying,
Mhm.
or it's annoying when when we don't talk to you all the time, and the only time you call us is with this. But like
When
me
you
and my
need
sister,
something,
me
yeah.
and my brother, we talk on the phone all the time.
Mhm.
You know, my cousins, like, we always in group chats, we do
Mhm.
stuff, and we have barbecues and stuff. But
Mhm.
there's certain individuals who don't want growth, but they want us to develop them or
Mhm.
or help them whenever they
Yeah.
see fit. You know?
They want the outcome without the hard work.
Yeah.
So it's like, give me what you got, but I'm not willing to work hard, or I'm not willing to put in the effort to get there.
Yeah.
Because if this brother absolutely needed something, I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Right? Because I understand that, if he asking, it's because he need it, and he either tried already to get it and figure it out and wasn't. So absolutely, as a sister, I'm stepping in. But if you ain't try, you ain't doing nothing, but you only calling with problems, issues, and you think that we fixing it, that's a problem with me.
Stuck in their own ways,
Yeah.
old ways. That's what happened.
Blood ain't thicker than water, always.
Not always. Yeah.
Not
at all.
always.
And
Yeah.
so, and that going to, let's talk about the funny stuff first.
Mhm.
When we met,
Mhm.
we was young, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm over here dating his sister or whatever, and doing that, and it was the summer before the high school,
Yeah.
and track time came up and all that.
And like we mentioned before, you ain't passed the porch for a long time.
And,
Right?
he let me
So
I was just on the porch. So they come make fun of me like, we just do they got over here on the
She's
porch.
got him on the porch.
Making fun of me, little dude.
That's your little sister, so you're like, guy come in, you're like, hold on, nah, you got to be that little protector, but
Yeah.
it was a good, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Good
well,
meeting.
It was
Guys
fun.
met
It was
each other
fun.
for
It
a
was
good-
funny.
yeah.
We had
Yeah.
fun.
So what he called? I don't know what
That didn't
I don't
work.
want to mention it, but
Yeah.
Give us kids.
Yeah.
I
But
try to get canceled now, but
It was.
But they didn't. So quick story. They didn't live together. So they're brother and sister. But let's just say they have the same dad, different moms.
Yeah.
So they didn't live with each other. So when
we grew up together very close.
they grew up
though.
together close.
Very close, yeah.
But he wasn't like, when I was going to her house, he wasn't there every day. She was the oldest of her house at the time.
Mhm.
But when he did come around, we got acquainted with each other. We knew each other. But we really got acquainted through sports.
Yep.
Because when he went to a different high school, but he also ran track and stuff, played football.
Mhm.
So we would see each other at them track meets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, them track meets came along. I was like, hold on. Who we going against? Richardson? Hold on. He's running the 400. I'm not running against him. So I jump up to it 800. I was like, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? We got a couple medals when we was at the Bristol relays. And
Mhm.
unfortunately, hopefully, I think we didn't even run against you that day. So
No, we didn't.
that was the best. So.
Yeah, we didn't get to race a lot of times. But he knew I was that shit on that track.
Yeah, nah. When he was on track,
Hit you with that pune. What I say, ain't nothing faster than the pune.
You see them dress pass by you, was like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing faster than a pune. But yeah, we used to see each other talk and everything, and it was cool. But we developed the friendship throughout the years.
Yeah.
And then as we got older,
Mhm.
like when we all went our way, we went to Virginia, and y'all was back home
Mhm.
doing your thing, but everybody was kind of like building a family.
Mhm.
And y'all had kids younger than our kid, but around the same, like we were both young having kids. It makes sense.
Mhm.
But a lot of our family didn't start having like responsibilities, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a, and we came together and we would always talk about dreams. Like everything was like, yo, we gonna do this. And it was never like,
Y'all always had ambition.
it was very ambitious.
So y'all, that's I think what set you apart in our family, Bebe, and you as my husband, was that y'all had ambitions for yourselves and then beyond y'all,
Yeah.
right? Because you started having children and you was like, all right, I got to create something for them.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
I nobody left me nothing. You know, I had to rebuild everything. I had to build. You had to build yourself as a man. I had to build myself as a woman, um, which is hard in society. And then now you got to build yourself as a dad. You know, and Ellie
Right.
as a mom. You know, because she has her own things that she went through. And then you're like, all right, I got to be ambitious for me first because you got to get yourself right so that you can build for your children and build right so that you build solid enough foundation that you leaving in something that's concrete because you can't leave them um a shitty house.
No.
You know, you're like, I gotta build something right for y'all and leave y'all with the right tools and the right foundation, you know.
She be
And
spit. She be spit.
you know, I think that kind of sparked, that kind of brought us closer because you felt very alienated in our surroundings. You know,
Yes.
it's like not a whole lot of people think like that. Not a whole lot of people talk like that. Not a whole lot of people come from nothing, meaning like nothing,
No.
and needing to build something as simple as what is a girl, what is a woman, and what is a man. Something like, you know, there's no direction in
Yeah.
life, no book, no how to.
And you would think it's simple, it's not.
Yeah, you think, and for some people they don't even think of it because they ain't never had to think of it.
Yeah.
They had a mom and a dad that had that strong relationship or at least some sort of relationship to base off of.
Support system.
Yeah, some sort of support
Yeah.
system.
So we was all
You know?
like when we start building the family, we were playing house pretty much because
Yeah, because
we have no idea.
Yeah,
Like
you
what
had to
what is a
figure it out.
good what is a good husband and wife situation look like? No idea.
Yeah.
Nope.
So we of course did stupid things and made dumb mistakes.
Because we ain't know.
We have no idea
Yeah,
what
we
to
had
do.
no idea.
But
what to do.
whenever we all came together, we was making an example of what the husband and wife look like
Mhm.
because we was having y'all kids, our kid together,
Mhm.
and like we would go out and do things and
Mhm.
finally doing like vacations and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
even like barbecuing at the house, it just feels natural. It feels like, man, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then the men were able to be men. Like we'll say, hey, we're gonna barbecue, we cook and do the meats, and y'all do everything
Rice,
else.
Yeah.
Whatever,
yeah.
a little something in the inside.
And it'd be perfect, man. Like we really like developed that like family dynamic, and we didn't know how to do it,
Mhm.
but we made it happen. I think naturally it happened. But like you said, it wasn't a lot of people who you can talk to and be like, "Yeah, look, man, I want millions for my kids one day. I'm trying to build houses. I mean, house on acres and have you have a house there. I have a house here. The cousin have a house there. Family, the brother.
Family compound.
You know that compound. Like we be
Yeah.
talking about that, but
Yeah.
nobody. Not a lot of people that talk about that.
Yeah.
No.
And so when we get around each other, it's like
Yeah.
it's that safe space to be like, yeah, finally somebody that think
Mhm.
like me.
Yeah.
You know, and that masculinity, like you're a father
Mhm.
in real life. Like, she's a mom in real life.
Mhm.
You're a mom in real life. When the kids get together,
They don't have a worry.
they don't have a worry
at all.
Nah.
they are
Yeah,
like so
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All you hear, like today and yesterday, all you hear is mom, dad, look, dad.
Yeah.
But they just want us to see the every little thing they do, and they're so happy.
Excitement.
And
It's
they're
so
all
exciting.
equally spoiled, you know,
Yeah.
and loved because it's like I know like your kids will all forever be good, my
Oh, yeah.
daughter will forever be good, and it feels good to have that and be like if I had nothing. If I couldn't do right now, or something was to happen, but there's somebody that would step in and be there, or at least be able to check in and make sure that they're good. Like that's a relief in itself, because our time is not promised, and we can't control anything from the outside. We can say I gotta do, I gotta do, I gotta be, but sometimes life got other stuff. Like we can't control it. So for them circumstances where we couldn't control that stuff, it's just a little bit of relief to say, all right, there's somebody that's going to be checking on my kid.
Absolutely. Like,
Somebody's gonna be checking on my husband, or somebody's gonna be checking on my wife if something happened, to
yeah.
vice versa. And that's a relief in itself, because you can't find that for nothing.
No.
No, because we always
Can't.
say it, like, we got our daughter has cerebral palsy, right?
Mm-hmm.
She can't walk. She could communicate, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to know her to understand the
And
communication.
not everybody
100%.
understands.
Not everybody
Yeah,
understands
yeah.
her. But like for them, when they come around, they actually take the time to communicate with her,
Mhm.
and the kids communicate. Like
Yeah.
the kids are so intelligent that they're like,
Mhm.
hey, we're gonna go out our way to make sure that Anaya is good. Like
Yep.
she's a part of the crew.
Mhm.
And she feels like she's part of the crew. She's
Mhm.
not a kid with special needs with them, but that comes from parenting them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
100%
comes to the
parenting,
parents.
because most kids, they probably look at, kids like your daughter and stuff like that, and then be like, oh, I don't want to play with her, or, they try to,
Or they're
distance
scared.
themselves.
They're
or
scared.
Mostly
or
they're scared. They don't
Yeah.
want to play with them.
But
Yeah.
100%, my kids, they don't discriminate on how you look, how you come. My kids, if you want to play, let's play. Hey, I'll
Mhm.
run around you. I know some
Yeah.
can't do what I can do, but I
Mhm.
want to make sure you laughing in the long run.
'Cause
So
they're
that's-
educated. Like it's the other kids are miseducating themselves.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
had the conversation. Like y'all obviously had the conversation. Like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah, yeah.
y'all get over there
Yeah.
and let's
'Cause
do
kids
this
have
over the
questions.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because of
kids
course
have
they're gonna have questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You know.
They
we
want to
told
know
them.
why. They
Yeah.
want to. They
They're
want to.
curious. They want
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah. And then.
But it's
Yeah.
normalized to them because y'all made it normal.
Yeah.
Like you don't act weird around her, so they like, no,
Nah.
this is our cousin.
Because
Mhm.
I'll
So-
tell you one thing, we do have friends who have children, and that's one thing that bothers me, is that they don't take the time to tell their children, and that's a them thing, obviously, because kids don't
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
you have to tell them, you have to teach them, you have to
Right.
educate them, whose children are scared or disgusted or whatever it may be, and it's just a matter of like, you can't excuse that and say, oh, they just get, like, all right, so tell your child that's not something to be
Like
scared
educate
of.
them.
Yeah.
Educate them, teach them,
Be that
let
parent.
them know that this is normal, and not all people are going to be a certain way. Just like color, right? You like
I'm the
racism.
only black one in
yeah.
there.
Racism is not something you're born with, you're taught. And so is biasisms and fear and all that stuff. So you can't say because they're a kid, you need to say, oh, because they may not know, how do I teach my
Let's
kid to be
educate
able
them.
to digest this and say, and because we've had other children around our daughter and just be like, won't
say nothing to
won't
her
say nothing to
and
her,
say
or just
something
stare,
rude. Like
be rude, and I'm not mad at the kid. I'm looking at the parent like, you need to educate your child.
especially when the parent don't check them and say,
Yes.
hey, let me
Yes.
pull you to the side and
Yes.
say something.
Yeah.
Because
Or they didn't mean it, because
and-
my daughter got feelings, and
She
I tell you
does.
one thing, I'm gonna buck up for my
look,
child.
I'll
Yeah.
kick your kid across
Hey.
the goddamn room.
I
You
fight
disrespect
kids.
us. Matter of fact, go
I'm
get
not
my
there.
pit bull because he'll run down.
Let me get that pillow fight.
Yeah. Oh, I was just joking.
Matter of fact, I got a niece and a nephew. How old are you? Okay.
Yeah.
She gonna
Exactly.
accidentally trip you. Find out.
Well, especially Naya with her chair down, the drivable.
Okay.
Man, Naya,
Running
what you
down with
doing?
that.
Yeah, stop playing with.
She know better, but I tell you one thing. I tell you, she don't know better if you hurt her feelings.
No.
Mhm.
Oh, she ain't
Oh, she
mean
ain't mean
to
to
run
run
that
that kid over.
Yeah.
Oh, did he break it? Oh. All right, let's talk about family and finances, right?
Uh-huh.
Because we understand now, me and him,
Mm-hmm.
is you need to build some type of financial stability for our families over time. Like you talking about
100%.
generational wealth, not just like get a job and do that. Like we're actually building businesses and stuff like
That's
that,
correct.
right? What made you start going like really going hard for the business?
So you know so it came along whenever I was working 50 to 60 hours plus easy. You know, working 5 days a week, um, and then I was just in Mexico with the kids one year, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna work for nobody no more. Let me start my business up in Mexico. Next thing you know, ever since we started the business, I was like, I'm gonna make it under my son's name now, something that he can look forward towards, you know, later in the future, something that I didn't actually have, or we didn't have, you know, was never taught.
Yeah.
So, or you know what I mean, so it just comes along, you know. Um, I started going hard is whenever I made a promise to my son. Like I told him, by the time you turn 15, you're gonna make within the business, and in a year, we should make $500,000.
Right.
So it's great to say, you know what I mean, knock on wood, that we're almost there already, and he's not even 10.
See, but
So
you got that belief. You had that belief in yourself, and it comes from like the love of family.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Without you know what I mean, the support of, you know, my wife over there, Elizabeth, of course, been 11 years. So going 11 years. If it wasn't for her, you know what I mean, supporting the family while I'm out, you know, working 24/7
Yeah.
or working 3 days a week now, you know, just to, as a boss, you don't really want to work anymore. You just want to work, you know, make sure you got your guys, make sure you know, everything's flowing. Right now, you know, I'm sitting down here with you guys, still making money. That's what you want to feel, and actually, that's the way that you want to build a business as wise. But I couldn't do it if it wasn't for obviously my wife.
Like supporting you and believing that you could do it.
Like she knew I can do it. Hey, she knew that you got to do this, you got to stay long, you got to finish these cars, you got to do this, you got to work Monday through Sunday just to, you know, build up your clientele and stuff like that. But all them clientels came along when I was a manager. You got to be a manager. So I believe you have to be a manager. You have to run a whole business and everything manage wise before you become a great boss, because you see all the stuff that, you know, employees go through. You know, they got family problems. Most bosses don't see that. Managers do, because obviously they go to the managers, tell you this, do that.
Yeah.
You know, so becoming a manager and actually becoming a boss afterwards, then that's how everything just seals together, because now you know how to manage. Now you have the boss mentality at the same time. And when that happens is now you know how to run your employees. So most of my employees right now, they work 3 days a week. So you don't have, so within them 3 days a week, they work 30 hours. They still make 700. The lowest guy is like $500 within 26 hours, between 26 hours to 30 hours a week. And that just shows them, you know what I mean, I have trust in you, I'm paying you this. So whenever I'm out, I make sure, you know what I mean, you're going to make sure that you're making money for me. If not, then obviously we're going to have to change your pay around and stuff like that. But within 3 days, no employee should be calling out after that, man. So, you know, some employees work 5 days. Oh, I got to, you know what I mean, do this, do that, go out on this Friday or go out this day. But you work on 3 days. Next thing you know, you got like, what, another 4 days off? So that, I think that's like the reasonable schedule nowadays, 3 to 4 days, obviously for like employee wise.
Understand that like employees got lives too.
Yeah,
You give them a good. You're understanding. You give them a good work-life balance, and in essence, like they could be working 5 days a week, making that same amount, but you allow your employees to have, you know,
life.
only work 2 to 3 days a week and be able to make that same amount of money, so that they can have a work-life balance, and in turn, they're happy, and because they're happy, they're gonna continue to work for you. And they'll be loyal to you as an employee, and you know, that makes your business run better. So if your employees are happy, your business is going to continue to run, and then because it's your business and you're the boss, you're going to profit and your
100%.
business will last longer, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
100%.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
so
No,
that's what you're saying. For what you provide.
and that's a
Yeah.
fact. And this what I
Your
want to do. One,
employees.
real quick is pour up them shots.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, let's pour up them
Just
shots.
pour this up real quick.
Pass me them shot glasses.
While we wait for them shots to be poured up,
hmm
I hear you.
So, with that being said, starting a business, obviously you said initially or you had to work 5-6 days to make sure that your business continued to manage and run properly, and that you were creating a sense of happiness within your employees. What sacrifices would you say that you acknowledge Ellie had to go through in that time period, and vice versa? What kind of sacrifices, other than having to be away from home and working 5-6 days a week to maintain that business?
Yeah, I say, most of the sacrifices she had to do is a lot. She focused on she focused on more of my business and, try to help me do this and that. And I took her, I'm not gonna lie, she still can do her thing that she really wants to, but it just, I think I took that away from her, that she wants to still do what she wants to, and she still can. It just, I just have to be more supportive now. That's why I try to, work only here or there, and then if she wants to do hair school or whatever she wants to do, obviously I would be there to help her now build her own business wise, because I'm sure she wants to do her own stuff and not always work for other people as well. But yeah, I think I took that away because the way that I've been in business 4 years, so she has to stay home and do this and that. So a lot of that, that's parenting together. But the thing is, most of the time, women are mostly doing most of the work. So that's why I give 100%. Happy. You guys do it all 100%. It's just
Work never ends. Whether you're at a job or you're home, you're there with the kids, doing dinner, doing laundry,
yeah.
helping them with homework, taking them to their sports activities or whatever.
Because home is a business too,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
And what you pour in your business per se, like your car dealership, she pours into her home life.
Yes.
That your employees got to be happy in your detailing business, so your employees at home had to be happy too, right? That's
Yes,
your
Employees at
wife
home is
and
That's,
your kids, right? Your kids got to be happy, and your wife and your husband need to be happy.
Mhm.
So absolutely. So you're saying that Ellie had to prioritize your dream
Yeah.
for y'all dream, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
There's
then-
no stopping.
And
It's
then
always
now that y'all have built and established and gained something, now you're saying, now I'm able to pour into you, Ellie, and support you and help build whatever you may want to do, right?
Right.
So partnership, right? Understanding that one sacrifice is not in vain because it's building something else and creating, a wealth between both of y'all.
So treating marriage as a business,
Yeah.
like we spoke about all the time.
And that's
But
no
it's
disrespect
it's
to
not
marriage. And I
disrespect.
think that people need to realize that there is a difference between wanting a relationship and wanting a strong partnership, right? And that's not to diminish the word of the relationship or the love within the marriage, but it's to understand that it is a give and take. And prioritizing one thing right now does not mean that you are diminishing something later.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
if we signed a marriage contract, it's essentially saying I'm gonna do the part that I said I'm gonna do.
Absolutely.
You're gonna do your part,
Uh-huh.
and if we don't do this, then we breaking the contract, right? Like we owe it to our family, like our kids, we owe it to each other to do our part of the business, so that way we can last in this relationship. Because if I can't protect and provide or protect in this relationship, then what's my job? So we each gotta definitely do our part, and I think that's why us as a whole
Mhm. Mhm.
Good.
I think we might be all right. Y'all keep doing your thing.
Okay.
Good.
Um.
Yeah, that's probably smart too. Just to be safe, change the battery, and then you ain't gotta come back in 5-10 minutes. You be spitting, cause I'm pretty good.
I just be talking. I just be talking. Bro, you gotta get the no shows.
What's the note? Oh, the socks.
My socks, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that earlier.
Man got the Wallies.
You gotta get the no shows. What is you doing?
I'm about to tuck them in.
He looking like Bad Bunny with the one hand.
So on this podcast we got Bad Bunny.
Let me know when we good to start.
Okay.
All right, cool.
It is Drake.
Clap. All right. So yeah. So family is definitely a business. Marriage is a business.
Family business.
Yeah, it's definitely a business. Anyway, to the fun stuff. Let's take this shot.
Okay. Let me piggyback off that last
Piggyback off
thing
of it.
real
I'm gonna
quick
take this
before we
shot,
No, wait, 2 seconds, right? So it's important to pick the right partner.
Okay,
right?
that's good. Okay,
Right.
You can piggyback.
So you wouldn't invest with somebody random, right? When you're creating a business. Same with who you pick as your partner. It is important that you pick the right business partner for your life.
It's a fact. Now, like
Right.
you got
For your
you chose the
relationship.
best partner humanly possible, right? Because you got me. So yeah, you're right though.
Yeah.
That business partner that's a fact. Like we flow so well together
Mhm.
as a business, right?
Mhm.
Like earlier we went to the restaurant before coming here, and them people, like you said, he was like, yo, why the bartender was so
He was
hyped
cheesing real hype.
when they seen us. He wouldn't dap
Real
me up
hard.
and everything. And
Yeah.
I'm like, because we go in there all the time and we be fly. We just come in,
Yeah.
we'll get like a drink and an appetizer and just leave.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And we go there like at least 2 times a month or something.
Mhm.
And we just, be dressed nice as hell.
Yeah.
Go in there and do that. But they see us, they like, y'all the couple. Then the other bartender come up and like, oh, this y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
And we like, yeah,
Like, I know you, yeah.
like, yeah, when we
You
gonna
know
collab?
me.
Put
You
us
don't
on
really
y'all
know me,
Instagram
but you
page.
see me, absolutely.
Yeah, but that's what I say. Like we are, it's a brand. Like me and you are a business
Mm.
overall, and same with them. But like everybody knows Anaya, Cassandra, and Jerome,
Yeah.
right? And we do our part as a
Holy
business.
Trinity.
Like that Holy Trinity is us, and they know
Yeah.
it,
Mhm.
And as a family, it's not about being known, but it's about knowing what we provide to each other
Yep.
Mhm.
and providing it.
Yeah.
You can't just be in a relationship and not provide.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's take this shot.
Salute.
Salud.
Hello.
All right, what's this one too? We always gotta do it.
We always toast to something. This one is to doing this podcast.
Oh yeah,
And,
but they get everybody out of their comfort zone.
Being able to share our ideas, our thoughts, like we always do, and like really bring something to each other, right?
Yeah.
Because
Correct.
we add value to one another, and I think that I've been saying this for a while. I really appreciate my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece and nephew, my husband, for really adding to who I am and to my family,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So this is for all of us, all right?
Salud,
So
y'all.
salud.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. So
That's good.
What's next?
what's next? What we brought into when we married y'all and we came into relationship with y'all,
Mhm.
we didn't just get in relationship with y'all. We both took roles in y'all family,
Mm-hmm.
right? So to talk about her brother or brothers
Brothers.
work for you.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the same with your younger brother and sister. They came in, they worked for me in my side business, right? And we took them on and they lived with us,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we didn't just build them up in a way of like, oh, we know y'all, whatever. Like we literally took them in as like as our younger brothers and sisters as well, and they look up to us like father figures and older brothers and stuff like that. Like we had young Josh, her younger brother is
Younger brother, yeah.
that dude. He came down here and like I taught him fighting, I taught him all these things, and I'm like, all right, look, it's my business. I got a job for you. Go paint this house. Boom. Hey, I need to do somebody wants some concrete pavers put down. Hey, look, here you go. You're an employee. Go put some money in his pocket, right?
Correct.
And he's thankful for that. And now I got him dressing the right way. Like he's so motivated to be a man, and he's learning from this guy who he met when he was like what 1.5,
Like 1, 2.
almost 2 years old.
Yeah,
Like and but the same thing with her brothers and stuff. And your girl brothers. Speak on that, like
yeah, like I met them when I was like I said, 11 years ago. They were young. She was taking care of most of her kids. I mean, her brothers and sisters always, just like my sister, always taking care of them. But when I met them, they're all good. They're all good brother-in-laws, man. There ain't nothing wrong with them. They're amazing. And one of them has 4 kids. The other one doesn't have no kids. He's very smart as well too. I'll tell you what, he got his own business as well. But the other 2 brothers that work for me, obviously, I'd rather give the money within the family that actually wants the money and actually wants to work. So, I can get somebody else if I really want to. But I'd rather offer it to my brother-in-laws and stuff like that because I know they're not gonna disappoint me on the work and stuff like that, and they got to support their own family as well. The other one, he's in high school still, a sophomore, and he just started 3 weeks ago. New contracts came in, so I decided to give him a call and let him know, hey, you want to work for me in the summertime, 4 days out the week, $120 a day. You know what I mean? At his age, 15 years old, making $480 a week. Obviously, that's good money.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
He wants to save up to get a car, so there you go.
And
You got a summer job.
And he
It's
gets
better
to
than
look up to
McDonald's.
him when he doing it. Like I said with like Josh, even Christian. Christian's only a couple years younger than me, but growing up when her young brother was in high school, he was able to be like, that's my brother.
Yeah.
And they protected him because Christian is a smart dude. He can handle it, but he
He didn't have no street cred.
He didn't have street cred
And
at all. But
and
it's
where
like
we grew up, you
needed
like,
he needed that street
you
cred.
needed something.
So it provided him with that. Be like, oh, that's Rome, little bro.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Let him wear his fedora and play the guitar.
Bruno Mars.
And they let him. You know what I mean?
Uh,
It's funny because even after I left, years after, her youngest brother was like, I got stopped one time. I almost got like jumped, and he told him that he's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, really, Rome?" And they asked him like, "What's his last name then?" And they left Josh alone. Like, "Oh, we know Jerome."
yeah.
That's crazy to me. I'm like,
yeah.
bro, I've been out of high school for years. Like, how did that happen? But he was like, yeah, man, I just told him. And that's the first thing I thought of. Like, I know him. And I'm like, so that type of protection you can't even pay for.
You can't. Yeah.
Like, but to have that figure of like that masculine figure that people kind of fear and respect is we still bring that to the family,
Yeah.
And I see it all the time. Like when she see me and her brother interact, and like he look up to me, she like, yeah, look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's a good feeling because, like, he didn't really have that. He didn't have that. We didn't have that. None of us when we were all young. And it's good to have because, like I said, somebody to actually look up to have that supportive system and actually, like when we were young, what we did was we ran. That's all we did was did track. We ran, and that's what made us us is because that supportive system that, you know, everybody was like, oh, you did good. Oh, you know what I mean? Oh, well, oh, that was great. You know, showing
Yeah.
all that love towards you.
Mhm.
That's exactly what kids nowadays need,
Yeah.
because if
Mhm.
you leave them be, obviously they're going to do whatever they want, and their mentality is not going to be right anymore. All of them is going to be, oh, I'm going to go to the streets, do this and that.
Yeah.
They don't have that supportive system. If they don't have that supportive system, obviously they're not going to be taught the right way.
Mm-hmm.
These kids nowadays, it's ruthless out there,
It's hard.
Well,
and they're young.
Like you said,
kids are empty vessels.
they are, and they
Right.
want you want
And
attention.
they absorb whatever you pour into them, whether it's
Mhm.
negative or positive. And I think that by accident I found you, right? Because I can't say I was smart
That's
enough
divinity, baby.
I wasn't smart enough to be
Divinity,
in the
baby.
channel. You know what I'm saying?
Divine
And
intervention.
I was a little lost in my like I was a smart girl in my ways, but I can't say that I was smart enough to know what I know now. And finding you by accident probably was the best choice that I ever made in my whole life.
It was.
And
That's what you
having my brother, in which by accident he became a great man too, because by no means did he have a way to know how to be a good man. You know what I'm saying? And I say a good man, and like being able to pour into her family, being able to pour into my family, not just me, but my family. Like that makes you a great man. That's hard to find.
Very.
There's men that is only going to invest as far as they can reach, right? So if I'm messing with you, I'm only messing with you. Your family don't matter. Your little brother ain't my concern. I don't care what your mom talking
Yeah.
about. Like, you know, that's one in a million.
It is. Because we ain't no stepdaddies.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Don't
Yeah,
get
you're
it
not a
twisted. We ain't
stepdaddy.
want to be no
But
stepdaddy.
that's the thing though. Like, me and Nelly don't got kids other than me with my husband and you with my brother.
Right.
Right? But we had, I can say it was equally important that you accepted my brothers and sisters, because I did play such a big role in their life
Yeah.
that it mattered to me if you was going to also be there in their life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Like you said,
And
when
you
we
have been,
pull,
you know?
like when I come and talk to them, like as kids, it was literally like their dad was speaking to them.
Mhm.
Like they be like, "Oh shit, wrong," you know.
Mhm.
They would call me for advice.
Mhm.
I told them what to do. Even with career choices now, is like a lot of it is stuff we've taught them to do, and obviously what you providing jobs and income to them.
Mhm.
But like we said, without father figures in our house,
Mhm.
because we didn't have a family unit. None of we didn't have the family unit to look at,
Mhm.
and to figure that out is difficult. But
Yeah.
it's
It's an obstacle.
it is very obvious. But it's like it's a it takes us all to work together to do that.
Yeah.
Because I can sit back and look and be like I used to be like, why my mom just didn't stay with my dad? Like, it always ate me up as a child, like thinking like, why they just didn't stay together?
Mhm.
Because we live around the corner.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all just stay in the same house? It's
Yeah.
like it's just kind of weird to me.
Why you ain't just work together?
Yeah,
and
it's like
figure
I
out?
get it. It's like,
Goddamn.
how about y'all
Like,
just wait? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's weird that
It
we
would have
just.
made y'all life easier, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I'm
you
like,
know.
he ain't that bad, like
Yeah.
So
You
it's just
dated
very
worse.
weird. You dated very worse.
You dated worse. You should have just stuck it out.
Just
But
stick with
you know what I'm
Big
saying?
Jerome. Like we could have been
respectfully,
cool.
I get it. Egos.
That
Yeah.
always
Mhm.
it always got me to, and then becoming an adult, and I'm like, me and her argued about dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Imagine if we would have broke up and left our daughter divided because we had disagreements when we were younger.
Mhm.
Where it's like, that's kind of stupid, man. Just like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Just stay
believe
together,
kids shouldn't go through things like that, is because it does bring them down. Kids see that, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Once they see stuff like that, that's stuff that you didn't want when you was a kid and want to see, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, oh well, now you're trying to be a parent, and like I said, it's hard to be a dad. You're trying to do things that you didn't do back in when you was a kid.
Mhm.
Going fishing with your dad or something like that. Now you take them fishing, you be like, oh, all right. how you take this hook off, how you do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, I don't really like touching fish, so I'll grab a rag and I'll grab it and just, probably, you know what I mean, yank the lip off or something. But, you know, I was never taught the right way.
Nobody is.
It just, you know, it's a learning experience. For every day is a learning experience.
It is.
On a business wise to being a parent, everything's a learning experience. Though.
It is. And but you know what I love about us too, like us all, is we see y'all like date each other, and y'all also with your kids like go on dates all the time. You always going to, whether it's baseball games or out to a nice restaurant. Y'all do that often, and we do the same
The
thing.
casino.
Like it takes nothing to be like, yo, daughter, we gonna go get something nice.
You and
and take it to the
grandma,
restaurant.
we going to the casino real quick.
Yeah.
We gonna have a couple drinks. We staying at the hotel. We see y'all in the morning. Y'all good? Y'all together? You know?
Yeah, we make
Like-
sure we balance it out. Like, you know, we have our little dates without the kids, or sometimes we have the we bring the kids with us because you know they like to be part. They like to
Yeah.
participate.
Yeah,
And they like to
go out.
see their mom and dad. They like to see their mom and dad happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they
like,
get
do
to
it,
experience.
like do the thing.
Yeah, they're like,
like-
oh, mom and dad going to the casino. We at the hotel in the pool.
When we all got dressed today and walked downstairs, the kids was like, they was hype about
Yeah,
it.
there's that.
They like, well, look at them. That's cool. Yeah, where y'all going? But they also is people don't realize like kids don't want to do everything the parents do.
Yeah.
The kids want to see y'all like go like leave us with grandma.
that's
Like
big.
sometimes, you know? But we have a
Leave
perfect,
us with the
really
babysitter.
good.
Make sure we got Taco Bell or
Yes,
pizza.
which is happening tonight. Like
And
they are so hyped that
get out.
earlier today
Get out
we
the
all went
house.
out to eat with the kids. First, the kids got in the pool this morning,
Mhm.
turned up, had a good time. Then we took them out to eat, and now they all tired. They want to sit down. They get to order takeout and sit with their big cousins,
Mhm.
and they like, yo, mom, dad, everybody, the
Mhm.
big kids or the grown ups are going. They're having a time of their life
they
right now.
have it
They're
right
throwing
now.
a party
You know,
right
they're-
now at the
they're-
house.
Naya got her. I guarantee Naya probably got some music on the TV,
Yeah.
or they put on some some Roblox or whatever they do, and they turn it up eating snacks, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
we understand that like it's a good balance of
Mhm.
Yeah.
being able to celebrate with each other and celebrate with our kids,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, because we don't have the opportunity to take our daughter on a bunch of vacations because it's a little harder for her and
Mhm.
move in a wheelchair and understanding like she likes her home better than
But the
anything.
thing is, I want people to understand too is that my daughter probably lives better than most kids who even go on vacation.
Oh, she has a
right?
vacation
Yeah,
every day.
because
Like, yeah,
Her life is a vacation.
yeah.
She is a pampered princess. She gets fed grapes and gets carried everywhere. Like she is literally what's it called? Coming to America. That's my
her.
child.
Like this
You know what I'm
morning when
saying?
she went in the pool in the backyard
Yeah.
and she
Mhm.
got fed pizza while
I'm
she's
no
sitting
pool.
in her chair. She's
With
just
her
like
glasses on.
glasses on. I say, girl, we're really just
Yeah.
the boss, right?
Yeah.
And she like, yep.
Mhm.
Like, all right, okay, like, that's her thing. So
Yeah.
no, I get it, but
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. And we definitely don't complain, but
Yeah.
we also we love to learn that lifestyle. Like
Mhm.
that's what we do. We vacation at home. We
You
vacation
at home,
around
we
here.
vacation with each other. We vacation as a family, and that's like I don't need to go to nothing grand to show my daughter nothing
Yeah,
better.
not
My
yet.
daughter got literally the happiest parents who love, care, and treat each other well when most kids don't.
Mhm.
She is the happiest kid that I ever
She is.
could even put out there in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So ain't no need.
Nah, and then when we all finally get rich, like really
Yeah,
the
we'll
family,
be in a boat in
we
Spain.
gonna be-
Yeah.
A
yeah,
goddamn
we gonna
yacht.
do that, and we
Yeah.
gonna speak
They
it
have a
in
yacht
existence
party.
because
Yeah.
why not? Even if we don't get it, what we got to lose?
Limoncellos.
Why
you
should-
know.
'cause right now we
Order their
looking like-
virgin drinks.
Goddamn Bad Bunny and you know what I'm saying, and Jerome what's the dude Scarface, right? We was little kids with no money,
Yeah.
but
None.
we got beautiful wives,
Yeah.
families,
Mm.
nice suits.
Yep.
I'm just
And at the
saying.
end of the day, I
Jonas
think what I really
Jonas
wanna
anything
say-
about me to
what
buy.
I really want to say about this podcast is that, you know, I'm really appreciative of the simple things. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? 'Cause we keep saying family, home, all that stuff, because we didn't have, right? So it's like the white picket fence with the dog. That's what I wanted, and that's what I got. And I'm appreciative of that. That's what I really want to say is that we are appreciative of the simple life, and we celebrate the little things always.
Every day.
Always. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't even celebrate once a year
They don't get it
Mhm.
their little accomplishments.
And when you
We
say the
celebrate
celebration,
every day.
every day. But you also
Every day.
remember this:
Every day.
we're not complacent because
Oh, no.
this ain't.
Yeah.
This is not the end.
This ain't it.
Nah,
Where
yeah,
we're at right now is
It's
not
just
done.
one step.
Mhm.
It's that we able to say, "Hey, bruh, look, congrats.
Uh,
Let's get more.
Yeah.
Let's keep going." You know, because
people right now is watching the come up, right?
yeah, like this, we
This
started.
is Kanye before Kanye.
Yeah,
This is
I
what
like
you're
that.
looking
Thanks
at. You know what I'm
for bringing
saying?
that up.
Yeah.
So that's what I need people to realize is that, you know, we are excited and we celebrate because we know what's to come, right? This ain't just it.
Nah, it's not just it at
Absolutely
all.
not. Not for you, not for
It's a
you,
small
not for
step.
her, and not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all got our own stuff that we bring to the table, and we excited to bring it on because this is something our kids is gonna eat off of.
Yeah.
And our kids, we building something really strong and really potent, you know, and their kids is gonna be able to experience and so forth and so forth. You know, my dog eats better than most dogs. Like at the end of the day,
It's a fact.
we is it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for it. I'm excited, and I'm glad I get to share that with my brother and my sister-in-law. And
Correct.
these is like this is blood.
You
know what
get
I'm
me
saying?
hyped when you talk. Like, I'll be like, yeah.
I know.
You be getting me hyped, no? Like you be spitting.
So these ain't strangers sitting next to us today. This is blood, and I can appreciate that. This is something that we all had to learn, but we all own it.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah. Like I would pay to watch you on a podcast.
you think so?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, pay.
So what I'm saying, y'all do it. Y'all should do it. You know, but but facts though. It's
Yeah.
it's so
True.
crazy and it's true though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like you said, we're still in like a learning phase of this podcast stuff and everything.
But
But
in the learning phase of life, right?
yeah. I mean, essentially, we still
Essentially.
babies to some people. Still so young, even
Learn
though
every day. Like
even
I
though
said.
mentally, I don't think so. I think that we've lived
Yeah.
years ahead of most people,
Yeah.
and but we still young.
Mm-hmm.
But when we take a leap, like earlier at the restaurant, we almost closing up. But earlier at the restaurant, we sat there. It was like, oh, remember when we first said we gonna do this?
Mm-hmm.
We had the business call at that restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and then after some time, maybe a month or two later, when we started building that brand and doing stuff, we've been back to that restaurant like twice a month,
Mm-hmm.
doing what we said we were gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and they see it.
Yeah,
They're even asking questions like, "What do y'all do? Like, what's going
Yeah.
on?" They're asking these questions. And they're very interested to the point where they're like, "Yeah, let's get y'all on our Instagram and do these things and stuff." Like they're fans, like you're already.
Mhm.
So
They're excited. Yeah.
they're very excited to see it. Like you said, they like, "Oh, the people."
Yeah.
And so it's like,
It's like seeing a star being born.
yes,
You know. And
every day a star is made. That song, or Star is Born. Remember that song, Platform,
mhm.
J. Cole and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
We'll play it in the car.
We'll play in the car. But yeah, that's if I looked at somebody and I seen somebody say they was gonna do what they was gonna do and actually see it play out, I'd be just as excited as they are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Pay attention to the greatness around y'all right now.
Now for Brishton, I've been watching videos of
Don't talk
Club
about
Manor.
the manor. Don't talk about the goddamn.
Y'all need to chill out, yo.
Oh man.
Club Manor is crazy. Yo, so the video, I seen cops trying to break up a situation or something, and when they got in the cop face, like it was like a gang, like the cops here, and then the folks is here,
The folks.
and when a cop thinking he about to arrest dude, they walked up on him like, what?
Yeah.
And squaring up with the cops.
Uh-huh.
And then the cops like sprayed them with mace. They just getting it in. The cops going in a circle. Everybody just like, no.
Uh-huh.
Brishton can't be a real place.
It's not.
There's no way we was born and raised in Brishton, New Jersey.
It's not. How is a place so little and so small? 3.1 miles. Maybe what was it? 3.6
It's
miles.
2.5.
not even that big, right? Not even that big. How is a place like that so concentrated with gang and criminal violence,
Mm.
right? And also be country. Like, how are you like country?
It's in the middle of nowhere.
How you in the middle of nowhere?
It was
How you
considered.
so gang?
It's considered the
concentrated?
13th worst city in America, and it's Gotham City on the map.
On the map.
So
On the
Britain
map.
is where Britain is
Yeah.
Gotham City. That's where where Batman is from.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy fact. But Britain, I love y'all, but y'all stupid. But y'all need somebody. So call me. Let's get some. We gonna mentor y'all. You know, a bunch of
Only
people out
Monday
there.
to Friday, 9 to 5. Don't
Yeah,
call them after
on the
that.
weekends I'll mentor people. But I do love Britain though. I love y'all. Y'all made me who I am.
Yeah.
But the club manor is crazy.
Yeah,
It's
we
crazy.
see it. I peep it.
Yeah. Hey, Bristol Mayor, if you want to clean up
Mayor
Club
Kelly.
Manor, Mayor Kelly, call me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna, you know, what I mean, I'll come out there and do my thing. We'll fix it up. But let's finish it with this. To my brother, to my sister-in-law, and to my beautiful wife.
Mhm.
Thank y'all for being family, and
Mhm.
you know, shout out to our kids, and let's do a shot for our kids.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's do one for the kids. Go ahead, pour it up.
This
Pour
one's
it
for
up.
the kids.
One last shot.
Sir.
We also didn't finish this bottle today, but
Yeah.
just saying.
Need our shot, girl.
Over here providing bottle services.
Hey, look, y'all know womanly
Don't pay
duty.
me for
Y'all
this.
know.
Say that.
Oh, now.
Chalice. You go, King.
Thank you, young queen.
Okay. Young Mexico.
To side.
That's a bad bun.
Bad Bunny, you need somebody to play you in your buyout what is it? Buyout movie?
Yeah,
Buyout-
biopic.
biopic movie.
Got
Right
you.
there.
To side.
He looks just like you.
Pass some oranges around. Huh? Go on now.
And if y'all don't know, if y'all take y'all tequila shots with lemons,
The limes.
Lemon
Well,
lime.
It's the best
Cut it
chaser.
out. Cut it out.
cut it out.
Put them oranges with it.
Get them oranges.
What they call a
Get you an
rango? How you say orange in Spanish?
Naranja.
A nanga, something like that.
Get you a
I was about to say how
orange,
you say it in Puerto Rican.
throw a little bit of
That's crazy.
cinnamon on there.
Yeah. That's the right
You'll
way.
never be the same.
Hey,
Okay.
salute
Salute to the
Salute.
kids
Cheers.
and
to the kids, the family,
Thank you.
to the future.
in the future, right there.
Forever.
Salute, y'all.
Well, put your hand
That's y'all.
Hi. The Husky Porter.
I think y'all Tatiana's. They gonna be like, oh, they on somebody like
Precious.
podcast. They gonna say they on the podcast too.
He said whenever we're ready.
All right, we recording. All right, cool. All right, this is how we gonna start it off with. I'll do a quick intro, and then I'm gonna talk about we gonna do the shots, and then we'll get to just flowing.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We good? So I'll
Let's
do
get
the
it.
3 claps, let them know we ready, and then we'll go.
Okay. So
You ready?
we're gonna start it off with what you gonna start off with?
I'm gonna
I'll
just
let you go. Yeah,
just let me flow.
Let you flow.
Yeah,
You got
let
it.
me roam.
You got it.
You get it? Let me roam like roam. That's cool. All right, good.
It's been an hour already.
Mhm.
I thought I would have kept going.